Hello, Peter here again. This time I'm going to talk about upKeeper Free. If you want to know what upKeeper Free can do for you and how you can get started, keep watching. Who should register for upKeeper Free? Well, we have seen the small company with the basic needs of client management. It is a perfect match with upKeeper Free. They can start using the tool and from there go further, and if they feel the needs of more features, they can upgrade to the full version. Another scenario that we have seen is companies that want to try upKeeper and see what it's all about. They can register and use it like a proof of concept environment during a test and see all the basic features in upKeeper and the speed and the simplicity of the system. Another scenario that we have seen is existing customers that want to try out the latest version, because in upKeeper Free we will continue to upgrade it as soon as we have a release with a stable release. So it will really be in the front of the version, so to say. Another scenario that we have seen is existing customers that want to do a limited test or convince other departments in the company or like sister companies to use upKeeper. Then upKeeper Free can be the perfect environment to register and let them try them out before they take them into the production environment. So that answers the question, who should register for upKeeper Free? What can you do in upKeeper Free? Well, of course you can add computers. As soon as you add them to the system and they have the client installed, they will start reporting in, and you can see them communicating with the system, which IP address they are registered on, and so on. You can also create tasks and groups in the system. Tasks can be like you schedule inventories, shutdowns, wake and LAN, restart, and so on. So the clients, you can manage that part of the management situations you need. You can add predefined applications to the computers and to the created groups. And you can add, of course, the computers to the groups so they get all the applications and tasks that you have added to the groups. You can also create messages, send messages to your clients, either to groups, selected groups, or to the entire organization. So you have all the basic needs to start out and test the system. You will see the simplicity, you will see the speed in the system, and we'll also see the power, of course. How to register and start using upKeeper Free? Well, let's start off by searching for upKeeper Free in our browser, typing it in and hitting. We get a hit on our home website. We can read more about upKeeper Free, what's it all about, and even more details further down. But I hit the register. I go in, I can see all the partners that we have at upKeeper. So you can choose, if you have a partner for your IT, you can select one of those. You enter your name and your phone number. So if we have to contact you, we can reach you. You enter your email. And of course your organization name. That will also be your organization registered with upKeeper Free. Your organization number. And you have to agree to the terms of use. You can read them as well. You should do that. So now we have registered for a free organization. we go back to our email, and we can see that we have already got an email. And now we have to verify our email address. We click the link, and you can see that our email now has been verified. Now it's up to us at upKeeper to look into your registration and see that you're a legit company. And when we have gone through them, the registration form, we will send you an email telling you that you have been granted to use upKeeper free, and it will come like an email. So wait for the registration go through, and there we are. The account has been activated. Click the link, and in the link we have to enter a password for our registration. We re-enter the password and hit OK. So now the account is set up and we can start log in. We enter the email address we registered with and the password that we created as well. And now we are into the free portal. There are 3 steps to get going. We start with installation instruction. And in the installation instruction, you can read all about how to get started. Further down, you get an overview. You get a good section of before you get started that you should read through. And the next step is how to set up your upKeeper environment. And as you can see there, you have to start to log into the upKeeper cloud system. You have to register. We will do that soon. And the step after that is to install the upKeeper client. But we start a new browser tab and we enter the address cloud.upkeeper.se. Get to the environment where we can manage our clients. We enter the email address we registered with. We enter the password and hit login. And now we are into our management environment. We hit devices, we hit create, and we enter the name of the computer that we want to register for now. So I will enter my local machine. Scroll down and hit save. And that's all we do in the interface. And if we see, we have not entered anything else in this. So back to the instructions. We have to have the client. We hit the download the client link, save it, and open the folder where it was saved, and click the client MSC file, get the protection, run it anyway, and the client starts the installation program. We can select where we want it to be installed. We have to enter an organization ID. The organization ID is present in the free portal, so it's a long number, GUID actually. So hit copy and paste it into the organization ID field. We need to tell the client where to connect, which system to connect, and so let's scroll down in the instructions and further down, and there you can see it. The client.upkeeper.se. So let's go back to installation. Enter the information into the endpoint text box, client.upkeeper.se, and hit next. And we can have the My upKeeper icons on the desktop in the start menu, selected not to in this environment, and there it's ready. So let's hit finish. And now the client starts up on the machine. Do some checks, and soon it will be connecting to the environment, to the system, and we will see that last connection will change into current time, so to say. So it takes a few seconds, and there we are. See that last connection is just about now. So now the client is connecting to the system, and we can see it in the listing of devices. We have just one for now, but we can see them as they go along. So let's go to inventory. We can see that the inventory screen is empty, and that's because we haven't run any inventories yet. So let's go to inventory and hit the action button. It says action complete. It tells the client to make an inventory and send it back to the system. And we go back and hit the inventory button, and the dialog is filled with inventory information. So we can see some basic information about the hardware. Let's go on. Let's go to groups, and we can see that when we create new computers, they get in the all computers group. So that's it for basic needs when you want to search and so on. We can see all the applications that are registered in this free environment. They will be upgraded as we go along. And we can see that we have created two different groups. One that we saw earlier, all computers, and another called all applications. So let's log out from that for now. And if we want to do this on multiple computers, we can scroll the instructions further down and see how we can create a command file and add all the properties that we entered in the installation. During the installation of the client, we can enter in a command line, or we can build a wrapper around it. So that's all about registering and getting started with upKeeper free. You can after this add as many computers as you wish, up to 100, and you can start inventory and use scheduled tasks on them all. So that's upKeeper free. If you want to know more about it, please visit our website or our support site. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Thank you for watching, and remember, work less, manage more.